Hi, I'm La. Welcome to the Rooted Life with La. And this is the Daily Root, a one take reflection from the farm. So if you're in need of soul care, simplicity, or just a little bit of break, then you're in the right place. So come and let's get grounded together. I'm actually out here hanging out with all my feather babies, or rather, just checking up on them. We've been hitting mid 90s the last couple days here in the Metro Portland, Oregon area. And for some of you that know, this is actually very unusual, or at least since I've been here for the last 10 years. It just seems to be getting hotter and hotter. And a lot of people, my husband in particular, kind of joked about it, that I'm actually bringing this Midwestern heat to the Pacific Northwest. So our air conditioning has been running nonstop for the last couple of days, which good for me because I just can't handle the heat. I'm not built like that. It's terrible for me. But anyhow, during this time here on the farm, um, contrary to popular belief, people may think that chickens do well in the heat, but they actually don't. They do much better in the cold than they do in the heat. Their bodies are, and also the turkeys, they're, can't forget about my two turkeys. Their bodies are already naturally running at such a high temperature, ranging anywhere from 104 to about 170 degrees Fahrenheit. And so during this time, I have to really be out here to make sure that there's enough water for them to hydrate. And if it gets a little bit too hot for them, which I've seen, they're just panting, what I'll do is I'll just run the hose and kind of douse some of them with cold water. They hate it at first because who wants to get water splashed onto them, but they actually like it quite a bit. You know, I'll just basically take some of them and douse them with cold water, and especially underneath their feathers, and that really cools them down. They'll calm down after a couple of seconds, realizing that it actually feels kind of good. So anyhow, everyone's doing okay. The good thing is we actually have plenty of shade underneath the run for them, so they're not suffering too much. Unfortunately, like I said, we just all have to endure a little bit for the next couple of days. The temperature should be coming down significantly in the next day or two. I just thought I'd jump on and do my daily route and do these one take reflection, 5 minute if I can, just to kind of perhaps ground all of us, myself too, and just give a good reminder to all of you. One of the things that I'm doing, or at least today's topic is about self-care. One of the things that I pushed myself to do within since the summer of last year was take a little bit more time off for myself, and that's my self-care. And one of the things that I'm doing with that is, self-care comes in many forms for many people. Some could mean taking off somewhere, some could be hiking, which I do enjoy, and others could just be sitting at home and watching Netflix. But for me, I am such a busybody that I have to literally force myself to get out of that mindset that busy doesn't always mean good for me. It doesn't even mean productive. So I made a commitment to myself last year and more so this year to at least take one full day off of not doing anything. Obviously, it's not a food cart day, so that's good, but I told myself that I need one full day to not even run errands, to not even do anything for the food cart. Yes, I cheated a little bit this morning. I actually had to clean the bathroom and clean up the house a little bit and, do some loads of laundry, but that's sometimes folding laundry is therapy, and maybe cleaning is kind of therapy because nobody wants to be in the bathroom cleaning anything, right? So that's my time to myself, and so I do take those moments just for therapy. But uh, just being able to hang out here with my feather babies is self-care in some ways because they ask nothing of me other than my companionship and my snacks, and so that's how I classify self-care. But really, it's not to do anything that has to deal with business, with even the farm per se, including gardening. Gardening it's nice, but it was also work, and I did that yesterday. Got sweaty, dirty, whatever. But today is just sitting here, not doing anything, not focusing on business, not focusing on getting seeds into the ground. And yes, I may have to check on the water and feed, but that's really not work. That's self-care for me because I get to hang out with them. So that's my version of self-care, just taking a full day off, not to be outside of the farm, not to be outside of, running errands, doing anything. and just hanging out here. So if you're wondering what you should do, or if you are doing something, this is just your tiny cue to do it. And if you are doing self-care, uh, drop it in the comment below. What is it? What is it that you're doing to take care of your mental health and just, relax a little bit in life? Till tomorrow's daily route, I will talk to you all soon. Take care.